I mean, if you made the concentration low enough to where you would have to inject like an exorbitant amount of cc's, more than just 3 cc's, to get a dose, then I don't think you'd have a whole lot of males getting it. But an
1
estrogen would
milligram
be
per mil
estradiol
of testosterone.
of testosterone.
You could put a little bit of estradiol cypionate in it.
Yeah.
You could do very low dose estradiol cypionate with very low dose testosterone cypionate. The one thing that we have not discussed if it should be over the counter is testosterone.
Yeah, and we briefly chatted about this. One of the criteria for something going over the counter is that it doesn't have a high likelihood of being abused by the general public. So, painkillers, they're not going to put things like oxycodone there. They're not going to put benzos over the counter. What
about Suboxone, buprenorphine with naloxone in it?
Can you? Well, I suppose if you're modifying it's just like the pseudoephedrine, you can modify it into something you can abuse. Same thing with the combination agent there, I would suppose.
It's more difficult because I believe even if you soak it and then reconstitute it, and even if you melt it down the tabs, you're still going to be injecting naloxone with the buprenorphine.
Really?
They do make buprenorphine without naloxone, which is used for pregnant patients. And it can be used for anybody, of course, but to prevent diversion and abuse, the combo
built-in
drug
safety
is
there.
Pretty difficult to abuse.
I haven't looked into it a whole lot, but that would make sense. In that case, it would probably be a better candidate for going over the counter, more likely to get approved, than testosterone.
Yeah.
One exception might be testosterone for women.
Plus estrogen in the same combination.
That would be a built-in control as well, because then, if you made the concentration low enough to where you would have to inject like an exorbitant amount of cc's, more than just 3 cc's, to get a dose, then I don't think you'd have a whole lot of males getting it. But an
1
estrogen would
milligram
be
per mil
estradiol
of testosterone.
of testosterone.
You could put a little bit of estradiol cypionate in it.
Yeah.
You could do very low dose estradiol cypionate with very low dose testosterone cypionate.
Yeah, that could be reasonable. I would think maybe a 20 mg per ml, because the average, let's say a bodybuilder that's doing his first cycle of 500 mgs of test a week, bro, is he really going to inject 25 milliliters of oil per week?
I don't know. Hopefully not.
Someone probably would. But if it's got a lot of estradiol in there, then that's just even more anabolic, right?
Only for cattle, supposedly.
Yeah. But I think that would be a good deterrent.